Welcome to the Apply Pressure Podcast with yours truly, Transformer Chris. Here, we dig deep and go beyond the surface, uncover what's hidden, talk straight, no fluff, share secrets, give advice, and keep it all the way real regarding life. Listen, sis, I know you be busy doing what you do, but child boo, I really need to talk to you.
Someone once said to me to treasure the relationship that you had with your mom because you never know when you might lose her. She then went on to say that there was a lot of regrets that she had now that her mom was gone. Although I heard her loud and clear at the time, I must say that I never knew how much those words will replay over and over in my head. My mom has been gone for over a decade now, and I miss her more and more every single day. Through the ups and downs, ins and out, the inconsistencies, surprises, the failures and rejections, I miss her through the good times, the bad times, the moments of praise and the scrutiny of slander, the joyful celebrations as well as the sorrowful sulking. The one thing that remains the same is wishing that she was here for me to talk to. Man, oh man, is it just me or do anybody else wish that heaven had a phone number? There are so many people that will touch your life in such a way that when they're gone, no one will ever be able to fill that void. Yes, we all have precious moments from the past to carry around in our hearts, but what about the times when we need them now? What do you do when your back is against the wall and you need their good advice, or your heart is broken and you need their loving touch? What do you do when your feelings are hurt and you need their kind words? When you feel used and abused and you feel overlooked and underappreciated? When you feel taken for granted and you need their sincere reminder of your true worth and your value? See, these are all essential components in human nature that are not often acknowledged until they're missing. For anyone listening that are still grieving a loved one, I want you to know that I share empathy with your pain. Although we're grateful for the time that we were able to share together with them, the lack thereof remains the same. Don't let anyone tell you to just move on, because I don't think people understand how engrafted someone can really be in your life. I understand the importance in continuing to live and not losing, yourself in grief and sorrow and anger. But it's just as important not to be insensitive to the lasting impressions and the permanent marks that loved ones leave on our hearts. For me, every day, I press on with strength and courage, with tenacity and resilience. I keep going with persistence and ambition and with faith, because that's how my mom raised me. But even the strong need someone to be vulnerable with. Who persuades the strong man to take the high road when they don't want to anymore? Or encourages them to stand strong when they feel weak and want to buckle under pressure? It's during these times that, for all of our sake, I must say that I wish that heaven had a phone number. There's this misconception that the tougher you are, the less love and care you need, when the fact of the matter is, it's furthest from the truth. In a room full of people, the strongest of the bunch are the ones that had to endure the most. People become callous not by choice, but as a result of struggle and affliction, as a result of persecution, heartache, and constant trauma. And after years of being hard pressed on every side, they become numb to the pain. Believe me when I tell you that your strong friend or your strong family members are only that strong because they got tired of feeling weak. Instead of allowing themselves to be overtaken by brokenness, they became forged by the pain. Just because they tolerate the affliction or bear the weight of the world on their shoulders, or even ignore the continual jabs that's thrown at them, it doesn't mean that they don't feel it. I can guarantee you that if heaven had a phone number, they will be the first to call. The reason you don't see their transparency now regarding how they really feel is because 9 times out of 10, they think that there's no one left on earth that they can really trust. Every so often, I want you to take time out to check on the people that you think don't need it, or the ones that seem to always have it all together. Sometimes it's important to give back to the sower. There are individuals out there that are nurturers by nature. Those that are always willing to lend a hand. The ones that are there to comfort everyone at every sign of sorrow. But who offers a hug to the people that don't obviously look as though they need it? Everyone's looking for an emotional telltale sign that's not always evident. Your awareness of the turbulence of everyday life that no one is exempt from may have to be the only indication required to alert us that even the one that's not crying may need your generosity and your consideration from time to time. People grieve differently. Some choose to let it out in tears. Others may consume themselves with work to avoid the breakdown. Some may hide behind closed doors, while others may choose to vent on social media. There's no right or wrong way. So a quick word to the wise, even though a person doesn't look like what they've been through, doesn't mean that they haven't been through and could quite possibly be going through at this very moment. Do you not understand that depression does its best work in the dark? Or that stress is a silent killer? Everything won't always be visible or blasted from the rooftops. We have to get to a place in life where we become more discerning. That's why today's episode is dedicated to those of you out there that have become numb to the pain. I want you to know that there are people out here that genuinely care about your well-being. I want you to know that you don't have to live your life on guard for the next tidal wave that's coming to overtake you. Know that it's okay to breathe. It's okay for you to let your hair down. It is okay to take it easy sometimes. You don't have to live your life on the edge. Allow yourself to feel and to love and to most importantly, be loved. Despite what you may have had to experience or the number of great losses that you had to live through, I want you to know that you are one of the special ones because of the mere fact that you were blessed to have had those memories and those experiences and those interactions with those loved ones. I want to encourage you all today to pray about everything that you have no control over. Talk to God about your troubles and place your cares at His feet. There may not be a number to reach out to the loved ones that we've lost, but there is a direct line of prayer that can get you in touch with God every single time. I also want you to know that I'm here for you. Reach out if you ever just need someone willing to listen or offer you some advice. I have an open chat line on my website at www.crystalmetellis.com. Remember, sis, you matter too. And if no one else cares at all, I want you to know that I do.
Okay, ladies, that's it for this week's episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you stay caught up and don't miss out on what's next. If you're enjoying this atmosphere, be sure to go and leave your girl a review. That way this platform can continue to evolve and build a strong network of empowered women of purpose. Until next time, hop over to my website. Make sure you subscribe and capture all the latest products and free giveaways by visiting www.crystalmetellis.com. Also, connect with me on social media at Crystal Metellis. Talk to you later, sis.